Greetings everyone, ladies and gentlemen. This is a presentation of how to write a statement of personal goals, and we're just going to start here with the pre-writing and planning stage. This is the beginning of writing your goals, and we're just going to gather ideas. And this is inspired by Dr. Ken from Asmatuz and presented by Dominic Pangolin. So first you get your piece of paper, blank piece of paper, lay it down flat, landscape style, and on one side you want to write down what do you have right now, make a list, and on the other side of the page think about things you want in 5 years. What do you want in 5 years? This can be like a wish list kind of deal, but on this side is for, you know, just what do you have now. And here's an example list. So right now, let's say you've got no money, you're a high school student, you have a guitar, you have too much homework, and you know, of course we have this paper and this pencil, and you think about, I got some friends, you know, get some good friends. What else? Not a whole lot, you know, you're still young. Maybe you have a job. Maybe you have a pet. Maybe you have a pet dog or something like that. Okay. And so on the other side, now that you've thought about that, try and think of things you want to do, or sorry, things you want or things you want to do in 5 years. Maybe you want to go to college. $1 million. Since you have a guitar, maybe you want to, you know, go all the way and go pro. A smartphone, iPhone or an Android, you know, something for yourself. Who's never wanted to be a kung fu master? Artist, a car to get around, you know, cruise. You want to be healthy, right? Can't enjoy any of this stuff if you're not healthy. Maybe you want a girlfriend or a relationship, something like that. So now on your piece of paper you should have these two lists. One is, again, what do you have right now, and what do you want in 5 years. Now in the middle you are going to draw a little canyon, and just a sec here. Draw a little canyon or a valley, right? Let's cover this first. And in this valley, you want to think of, you know, between now and then, you're going to fall into some, you know, kind of traps or, you know, roadblocks. Here we'll call them the chasm of obstacles. And, you know, some things that can happen between now and then could be, you know, a death, you know, either yourself or someone very close to you, or, you know, just some unforeseen circumstance like that. Then this picture, this guy here, he's, you know, laziness, one of those obstacles. Failing grades, just dropping out of school, heartbreak, illness, drugs. You know, these are things. These are all part of the chasm of obstacles that's getting in the way of your goals. Let me just adjust this real quick. So what we need to do now is figure out how are we going to get from here to here. And that's where we build a bridge. But this bridge is it's like an all-purpose bridge kind of deal. It's made out of glass. 3 parts: goals, attitude, and skills. So just keep that in mind. This is what's going to get us across to our goals, make it easier to reach. Okay, now we got to build this bridge. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at our goals. We want to focus on one of these things here on this list. So we'll just highlight, we'll just mark this guy. I want to be a guitar expert. I don't have enough practice. I enjoy it. I like playing guitar, I like listening to guitar, but I want to be better. I want to get better. So what we want to do is make it a SMART goal. And SMART goal is an acronym. SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. Now, your goals got to be specific. The 3 W's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 W's. Who, what, when, where, why. Measurable. How do you know you've accomplished your goal? How do you know you're halfway? You know, if you want $1 million, you know you're halfway when you have $500,000. What about playing guitar? How do you know you're halfway to being an expert? Is it attainable? Yes or no? Is it realistic? Yes or no? And ask yourself why. And when I think, is it attainable? I think, is it reachable? When I think about it, is it realistic? I wonder, or I'll go look up on the internet or something. Has someone else done this? Has someone else, actually learned how to play guitar who doesn't have those natural born talents? The natural born skill, or whatever you call it. And also, is it timely? Hold your goal to a deadline. Give yourself enough time, but don't take forever, because you don't have forever. So now going back to we're focusing on what do we want in 5 years? I want to be a guitar expert. I want to be pro. I want to play good guitar. Anyways, so I'll go over the SMART criteria here: specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, timely. Specific. Okay, 5 years from now, I'll be able to play music on the guitar like an expert. With my eyes closed. Is it measurable? I could keep track of the number of songs I can play. That's how I'll measure my success. Also, have I performed? Kind of keep track of if I can perform in front of an audience. I guess that's the real test. Don't want to be chicken. Can't be pro if you're chicken. Anyways, is it attainable? Yes. Is it realistic? People play awesome guitar all the time. Is it timely? 5 years, I think, is plenty of time. It's not too long, too. Okay. So now we have our SMART goal. Kind of notes. We have notes about our SMART goal right here. Okay. So we're done. We have some ideas for this leg. Okay. Turn this part of the bridge into a SMART goal.